All right. We're going to go ahead and reconvene so we can tackle this second part of our presentation, which is the artificial intelligence. You've already heard a little bit about that, and Dr. Alice is going to expound on that a little bit more. So let me introduce to you her. Um, Dr. White, is a training specialist and a business counselor at the Mississippi SBDC network as well. Her job consists of statewide training for business owners, community leaders, and corporate partners. Dr. White is also an adjunct faculty at the University of Mississippi. Dr. White received her bachelor's degree from Indiana Universities, her master's from Ball State University, and her doctorate from the University of Mississippi. Her research topics include inclusion and AI, mothers in higher education, and the impact of social media on self-awareness. So I now introduce you to Dr. Alexandra White.
All right. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you to everyone who has stayed with us. We are going to go fast and furious. We know time is of the essence. And so during our time together, please make sure you utilize the chat. And I do not mind you answering questions as I present. I'm here for a short time, not a long time, right? And so let us begin with artificial intelligence. And so I'm going to ask Kendall and Shirley to look at the responses. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is artificial intelligence and some of the things that are exciting and concerning about it. And so, what are some exciting or concerning things that you've heard about AI? Our host can unmute you, or you can put it in the ask a Q&A. What are some of the most exciting or concerning things you've heard about AI?
I'm looking, Dr. Alex. Let's see. I don't.
Saves them time. That's exciting.
Okay, keep going. People said it saves them time. Yes.
Access to information quickly. And then somebody else said AI is becoming too smart. A lot of people are getting scared of it.
Hmm.
Streamlining tasks, making jobs more efficient. Somebody said it's scary. I'm a social media manager, and it has been the hot talk that it will soon replace what I do. I think it will not because it will not humanize a brand.
Hmm. All right.
So, yes to all of those. People are saying it might take my job. It's scary, but it's also productive. There is a podcast that says, "Is AI making us more productive or dumber?" Right? Kendall, do you have any more?
Yes. Somebody else said the AI will replace jobs. Somebody said they've seen interviews with the creator of AI. He seems worried about how fast it's moving. Somebody else said it's a great resource for small businesses with few employees. Somebody else said there's sometimes errors in the info. Somebody else said, should we be concerned? LOL. Provides additional information when you're in a brain fog, gives you ideas, provides great research, concerns of where it is stored in the cloud. I love it. Use it daily before sending an email or a text. It saves costs on numerous services. Somebody's
Mhm.
It's concise, hard to know what's real and what's AI these days. And somebody else said, I won't have enough money to hire these experts right away, so I will for sure use AI.
I love the answers because every answer is on that spectrum, right? We have people that are using it. We have people that are ready to use it. We have people that have integrated it into their total livelihood. We know that just recently, on a serious tip, a family just sued ChatGPT because they said that ChatGPT helped their child commit suicide. On the other hand, we've had people who have gotten jobs, who have reinvented their whole lives based off of AI. And so it is a full spectrum. AI is revolutionizing. Want to make sure we bolded that because it is revolutionizing how you are as a business. It is not going anywhere. If you don't use it, then you are going to be left behind. You have to decide how you are ready for this transformation. And so, for our time together, not only am I going to show you some great things, but I have to talk to you about the risk, right? We're going to do business up front, party in the back, right? We're going to do business in regards to making sure that you understand the risk. But we're also going to show you some of the fun things, the new things. I just spent a week in Orlando, Florida, being certified in AI. Kendall did it last year. The curriculum that we're using is sponsored by Google, powered by Google, and it is in collaboration with America's SBDC. So you are getting a certification curriculum that is well over worth $100, and you're getting it in this amount of time. And you will also get a certificate. So we're going to talk about risk today. We're going to talk about prompting. You can actually get a certificate in prompting. We're going to talk about how ready you are to take on the next wave of AI because I'm going to show you the next wave of AI. And then we're going to have fun with this, people, right? It's not going anywhere. We might as well have fun with it. So, AI hallucinates. I want to repeat it. AI hallucinates. That means they get things wrong. It's incorrect. It's misleading. You have to keep a human in the loop. You have to keep a human in the loop and double check AI in your outputs. Yes, when it does something wrong, it is called a hallucination. You will start seeing advertisements of generative AI coming out saying that it'll have lower hallucinations, lower error. So it's important for you to always double check what is put out there. All right. Let's see. Let's see who is on here. I'm going to call out some people. Um, let's see who I got. I got Sarah on here. So Sarah, we're going to use your name since it comes up on here. And Sarah has been convicted of a crime. And she finds out that her lawyer used ChatGPT in their closing arguments. And so Sarah was found guilty. And so she wants to get a retrial because her lawyer used AI. Is Sarah right or wrong? I'd love to hear some comments before we talk a little bit about this. Kendall, read those for me.
Uh, Somebody said wrong.
Okay. All right.
Somebody else said Sarah is wrong. Somebody else said depends on if the lawyer checked behind AI. Somebody,
Hmm?
I try, why not?
Wow. Well, guess what? This is a court case that's happening right now. Not only is this happening right now, but I want you to take a look at what I'm showing you. A federal judge in our sister state right next door in Alabama is putting sanctions on attorneys. They got in trouble. They got the tap on the hand because they used AI in their motions were arrow filled. They hallucinated. AI hallucinated. So as you can see, and this just happened this year, of May of this year. We're in September. So this is a moving target, people. So you need to know about the risk and accuracy associated with AI. Let's move on. We've got risk number 2. In our previous section, I just did a meeting this morning talking about SOPs. And your SOPs or your outputs or anything that you use is as good as your prompt. Vague prompts such as design me a flyer is not going to cut it, people. A prompt that says, design me a impactful, colorful flyer for this demographic of small business owners. I want the colors to be pink, orange, and black. And it needs to have this, and this. Vague prompts equal poor responses. You have to be specific and clear, and I'm going to show you some dynamic prompts. Risk number 3, legal concerns, copyright violations, plagiarism. In my other life, I am a professor. Classes started at Ole Miss on August 25th. And in my syllabus, I have an AI disclaimer because many people are like, do I use it? Yes. As a professor, I don't have time to police whether you're going to use AI or not. I've got other things to do. And so in my syllabus, I have said you can use AI. All I ask is that you cite it. And so if you are a small business owner and you are using AI in your website, put it down there at the bottom. Some answers have been curated by AI. There's nothing wrong with that. Copyright violations. Do you know you can go into AI and tell AI to create a photo for you of a artist and how they use and how they paint, right? You can go into AI and say, I need an Andy or I need a Picasso. Create me a Picasso. Nothing wrong with that. However, if you print that Picasso out and print it and then try to sell it, you know what that is. All right. So that is what we mean when we say copyright violations and plagiarisms. So this is from UT at Austin. And so we know that in education, it's not going anywhere. Hopefully, you know in that your sector, whatever it is, that it's not going anywhere. And so faculty and staff even have a whole website dedicated to generative AI and how to do syllabus policy statements. Because we know that college students are going to use it. And those college students that are using it in my classroom, they're going to want to come use it in your businesses. And they want you to use it in your businesses so that so that they can be your customers. That's risk number 3. All right, we're moving along. Risk number 4. I know I shouldn't have to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You should not be putting W-2s, EIN, date of birth, social security numbers, 1099s. You should not be putting that in AI. The risk is confidential data leaks, and you have to think of AI as this big thing in the sky that is continuously getting data every day, and it is gobbling it up, just like the Cookie Monster from Sesame Street. That's my visual of AI. It is getting everything, and you don't want it to gobble your information and dispense it. Confidential data leaks can happen with AI. Please don't share sensitive AI. Please don't share sensitive info with AI.
Got some
Uh,
comments out there too, Dr. Alex. One person said lawyers also can use word processors with predictive text. Is that okay?
Go ahead, read that again for me, Shirley.
You hear it? Jessica asked that lawyers also use word processors with predictive text. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And Ms. Ephraim says the PII must be protected at all costs.
hmm Very
Mhm.
much so. Okay, ethics. There are so many ethics right now dealing with AI. I just gave you a court case. I just showed you an article, what's going on in the legal system. I just told you about the tragic case of a child taking its own life. You have to be aware that AI is created by all of you, all 70 to people that are on this call. You are creating AI. And so, guess what? All 70 of you have biases. All 70 of you have things that you are not aware of. There's a cultural lag. I am an AI photographer. I can get you a headshot without even pulling out a camera. I can change your hair color. I can change your clothes with a click of a button as an AI photographer. Some of my clients are African American women. African American women have different types of hairstyles. Afros to cornrows to dreadlocks. And the AI photography was not aware of different types of African American hairstyles. And I couldn't prompt it correctly. And so it took months and months for the AI to learn different African American hairstyles. And as an AI photographer, it's incumbent upon me to keep teaching it. You see the bias, you see the cultural lag. That is the risk. That is the risk of AI because we are all AI. We are all feeding it. And sometimes it has a bias and can make unethical decisions. That's why you have to keep the human in the loop and you've got to check and recheck your work. All right. Any questions, comments? I'm moving right along, people. Here's a quick summary. Protecting data, being ethical, understanding that there is a lag, there's bias in it. And of course, verifying your output because it does hallucinate. All right. Everybody start looking in the chat. Everybody start looking in the chat. Before we go there, I want to talk to you about prompting. Just like Kendall talked about being smart with marketing, I need you to be smart with prompting. Your prompt, a good prompt should be more than one sentence. A prompt should be specific. It should be measurable. It should give the AI a timeline. It should be relevant, say present day or contemporary or current. And it should give it a time. I need this done by October 1 because it is the end of the fiscal year, right? That is what a prompt should look like. So here's a good prompt. Write a 100-word email proposal for a new AI tool for a small business owner that sells expensive sunglasses in good old Oxford, Mississippi. That's where me and Kendall are. That's a good prompt. It's giving you a specific word limit. It's telling you about the small business. And instead of saying small business, put your business in there. And then put the location because AI already has information about Oxford, Mississippi. And so that is a good prompt. Now, I'm a professor, so you do have quiz time today. Yes, you do have quiz time. But before you do that, I am going to prompt you to get you ready for your quiz. So we're going to take about a minute for you to look at this quiz that is in the chat. AIU with Google knows that the people on here, you are all in different stages of AI adoption. Some of you have decided to stay on and listen to me because you are aware of AI and you are aware that you don't know everything. Some of you are considering using AI for your holiday marketing. Some of you are considering using AI to train some of your new employees. Some of you are adopting it and it's integrated. And so here are the 4 stages. And so if you take a look in the chat, there is a 10-question AI assignment. Shirley, do you see that? Make sure everybody sees that for me.
Yes, I see it.
All right, everybody open that. Click to open. And let's see how ready you are for AI. So we're going to give you about a minute. It is a 10-question AI assessment. Use a pen and paper to calculate the answers. And then we want for some of you to share. So let's
Right.
take about a minute.
Dr. Alice, there was one question out there said they put their entire business plan in AI and then ask the questions so that they can get accurate information. That was just a comment.
Okay. We are kind of on the fence of about business plans. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
if you're looking for the AI assessment, if you look in the webinar chat, you'll see from MSBDCN training. That was Alex. She put that in the chat. So if you click on that, you'll be able to access it. Hey, Alex, can you resend that because they're not seeing it for some reason?
All right, let's see. I am uploading it to everyone. Going to my computer. Open. Now can they see it? It said it has sent successfully. Kendall, do you see it?
Yes, I see it. They're saying that it says chat disabled.
Hmm.
Oh, well, somebody said they do see it now, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it again. Let's see.
60 plus folks, so we got to give them a chance, Dr. Alec. Mm.
Let's see. It says sent successfully.
somebody said you have to save it to your documents and then open it from your files.
Okay, that's what they have to do. Okay.
You just have to download it and then open it.
And while you all are doing that, I'm gonna fill the silence with when you think of AI being everywhere, we always like to provide you with the latest things. So replica, Replika. I'm also going to put that in there. Replica is one of the fastest growing AI companion apps, which means an AI boyfriend or girlfriend. And many people are thinking, this is just going too far. But you have to think of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. This is the next generation. I'm a millennial. Gen Z and Gen Alpha have grown up with nothing but technology. And so is it so far fetched that they would have an AI boyfriend or girlfriend? Replica, the owner of Replica, has talked about how he thought of this and, why people are using it. And so talk about AI integration. Having a romantic partner that is an AI, that is pure integration. All right. Any comments? I don't see them, Shirley.
Don't seem to say anything here.
Okay. Oh, I see 14. Let me see.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I clicked on it. Excuse me.
Assessment score of 13.
Yeah,
All right.
there we go.
We got a 12, an 8, and a 9.
I see it now.
Do
Okay.
you? Mm,
I see it. All right.
there we
Khalil, Annette,
go.
Denise, Bo.
You see them?
I see him now. I see him.
7, 12.
Okay, Annette, you got a 12. I'm going to unmute you. If I can get in here. Can someone unmute her, please? I think I can.
Wait, which user?
I got her, Annette. Annette, tell us a little bit about your 12, if you don't
Well,
mind.
it's basically like practically 1 point on every single one, except I have done it for a couple different tasks, and I
Okay.
haven't done anything on the videos.
You haven't done anything on the videos.
And I
Okay.
mainly use just Chat GPT to get ideas for doing some newsletters and some social media
There you
posts.
go. Bo,
15. Wow.
All right, Bo, good job. Bo, tell us a little bit about your number.
Is he unmuted?
Who else do you
Okay,
see?
Bo.
Bo
You got Rich has 14.
already spoke.
Mhm.
Let's see. What other answers do we see? Lisa, looks like you got a 3. Are you just putting your trying out? Lisa Watkins, I'm going to allow you to talk. Go ahead, Lisa.
Yeah, we just haven't used AI at all. We're just now recently starting to discover it.
Okay, okay. And which one are you using? Are you using ChatGPT?
Chat GPT, yes.
Okay, okay. Someone had their hand raised. Anyone else want to speak about their score? Shirley, I see your hand raised, Shirley.
No, that's
Okay.
again. Sorry about that.
Hold on. Rich, go ahead, Rich. Go ahead, Rich.
Yes, hi. I was going to also mention Grok is also really good as well from an AI standpoint. In addition to ChatGPT, sometimes I'll do both just to see the different answers and type of responses I get. But both are really good.
Very true. Very true, Rich. Melda, go ahead.
Hi, I've used ChatGPT for my
Go
business and
ahead.
other things. Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh,
We
we
can
can
go
hear
ahead.
you.
Can you
Okay,
hear me,
yeah,
Aldo?
I've used it for my business, especially just creating for schedules and also Mid Journey for pictures or things of that sort. I also use ChatGPT just for pretty much anything that I think of. I just play around with it. I practice on different prompts as well. So I watch a lot of Instagram just to continue to educate myself.
That's right. That's right. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and resume builder too. Yeah, excellent.
Resume builder.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, let's keep going. So use this assessment, download it, uh, give it to the people that you're working for or working with or consulting and say, I want to take my business or your business to the next level. Let's see how ready you are or what you know so far. All right. There are tons of prompts. We don't have time to go over them. I highlighted or I bolded the ones that are going to make you some money. Because at the end of the day, we want AI to make you some money. Many of you are solopreneurs. You don't have a team. You don't have a board of directors. You don't even have money to buy to hire an intern, right? And so these are types of prompts. You will get this. We're going to talk about a chain of thought prompt. Yes, prompts have names. And then and Vanderbilt, you can look it up. You can get a certificate in prompt engineering. Prompt engineering has become people's side hustle because once you do a prompt right and you save it, you can make money off of that prompt. It can be your prompt. Yes. Those of you who are using prompts, I need you to create a prompt library. I'm going to repeat it again. You need a prompt library so that you don't have to keep typing things over. And you can move different prompts to different things. You can put some here in Grok. You use the same one over in ChatGPT, and you can use the same one in Manus. I'm going to tell you about Manus. I'm going to tell you about Nano Banana. Yes, that is the name. Nano Banana. That is the name. And so create a prompt library. And so my prompt library is in Notion. Notion is
Notion. Yeah.
Notion is my task manager. You could put a a I'm sorry, you could put a prompt library in Google Docs. Have a Google Doc that is basically your prompt library, okay? So that you can copy and paste and that you don't have to remember. Now, what did I say in that prompt? Okay? To get what I wanted, create you a prompt library. All right, just quick tidbit. Here is a chain of thought Prompt. Let's solve this step by step. Could be used in the SOPs. Used for structured problem solving. All right? That is a chain of thought. Next prompt. Create a strategy to increase customer engagement on social media. We're going to remove the word social media. We're going to say on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on TikTok. Be specific. What a smart prompt is specific. So create an online strategy. Or what about this? Create an in person strategy. You want to go out and meet people at fairs, at markets. Ooh, what about this? Create a quarterly strategy to increase customer engagement on Facebook. Look at that. Your prompt, you actually tell the specific platform that you want to use because you want to build your customer base. Last prompt. Let's make some money, people. We're in our third quarter. We're in our third quarter. We are on our way out of 2025, if you can believe it. But you need to make you $1 million by December. Ha ha. And you need to identify a new revenue stream by analyzing cross-selling and upselling opportunities in your hair business, in your painting business, in your consulting business. If you are good at three things, painting, baking, and public speaking, put those in ChatGPT. They will give you ways to make revenue on the three things that you're good at. It's all about the prompt. Something came up. I got an alert. Someone said something, Shirley and Kendall.
Let's say they've said a bunch. Hold on.
Somebody
Why?
said, no, Dr. White, I want that $1 million. They also said used AI for creating study guides for tests,
Mhm.
homeschool curriculum for their daughter. Somebody else said Copilot is good. And then somebody else said, I use Chat GPT and Gemini on Google for a ton of ideas through social media or as a brainstorm platform.
All right. Let's get to showing some things. All right. You should be able to see my screen. Gamma. Let's go. We are doing show and tell as we end our time together. Show and tell. Everybody see my screen? All right.
Yep.
Gamma. If you are not using Gamma, type that in, Kindle for them. GAMMA. Gamma will create a presentation for you in 30 seconds. Gamma is my go-to. This is actually my Gamma. Speaking of money, I paid $20 for unlimited use to Gamma. If you look right here, welcome to Ole Miss. That was the first presentation that I did, my lecture for my students for fall 2025. I uploaded everything that I wanted the students to learn about Ole Miss, and Gamma created it for me in 30 seconds or less. It was 13 days ago. Okay, can I get someone's email, website? Someone post their website to their business in the chat. All right, we're going to create a presentation about your website right now.
Okay, we've got Rich Lopez, and his is alluramodernwellness.com. That's
Okay,
ALLOORA
say it again for me, Kendall. ALL.
ORA,
Okay.
and then modernwellness.com.
All right, everybody watching me? Make sure I got it right, Rick. Okay, this is a Laura Martin Wellness. I am going to create you a website or a presentation so that you can pitch to your investors. They don't want to go to your website. They want to hear you present about a Laura Martin Wellness. So here we go. All right, it's going to generate. It is generating something based only off of your website. It is generating. Everybody look. Okay, Rich, take a look at this. Make sure it is right. Rich, are you off mute?
I'll add him back.
Add him back, please. All right, here is your quick presentation about Allure Modern Wellness. Is this correct?
He
Is
should.
he unmuted? Let's see.
Now I am.
There he is.
Hey,
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Rich, can we see? Can you look? Yes. Can you see the presentation that we created for you? How does it
I
look?
can. No, it's not correct. That is,
Okay.
it's similar, but no, that's yeah, this is
I'm scrolling down so you can
which is
see it.
good to know, but no.
Okay.
Let's scrolling down. Scrolling down. There you go. Okay, so Rich said this isn't right. So guess what?
Right.
Rich? You go in, and this is all you can all change this. You can put pictures that you already have up. If you don't want this writing, you can do it. If you want to change it to your color pattern, if you don't do acupuncture, massage therapy, meditation, and yoga, all you got to do is click in here.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
There you go. That's Gamma. Gamma can also create you a website. We don't have time to do that, but we're going to move right on. All right, so this is Gamma. Now I'm moving to Chat GPT. Everybody see my Chat GPT screen? Let me remove my bookmarks. Everybody see my screen?
Yes.
All right, I am in Chat GPT 5. I want you to look to the left side of your screen. You're going to see new chat, search chats, library, codex, Sora, and GPTs. Everybody, I want you to hone in on the GPTs. Your business should have its own GPT. Hear me again. Your business should have its own GPT. Okay, I'm going to click on it. Everybody watching me? Bam. You can create your own GPT. Rick has a wellness. Okay, I'm going to go back. Alora. It's Alora Modern Wellness. So Rich will go in here and create. I'm hovering. Everybody see where I'm hovering? Create a GPT just for his business. He can send it out to clients. He can make it private that if you become a member of Alora, you will get access to our own personalized GPT that will give you some of our top secrets on how to be mindful about your health. Let's see. We are in the state of Mississippi. Did you know that Mississippi has its own GPTs?
Hmm.
You should be in there. There's a Team Mississippi GPT that will give you a comprehensive guide to Mississippi government. Did you know that you can go in there? Let me click in there and find out what good old Tate Reeves is up to. Can tell you about the latest Supreme Court rulings. And all you have to do is there's 3 conversations going on it right now. Why don't you have your business? Have people having conversations about your business in your customized GPT. Just
Quick
some.
question.
Okay, go ahead. If anybody, I can't see comments. Kendall, Shirley, look at that for me. Go ahead, Rich.
So what does that mean though to have your own GPT?
Okay,
Exactly.
so you have your business, right?
Right.
Have you have Alora? Make sure I'm saying it right.
Yes.
You're going to create an Alora GPT. And in that Allura GPT, you will send it out to your people and say, hey, you already have a listserv. Hopefully, you already have a listserv. And you're going to say, hey, we have just upped our customer service engagement. We have our own specific GPT where we want you to go into our Laura GPT, ask it any questions about acupuncture, ask it any questions about yoga. Not only will we answer that 24 hours, 7 days a week, we will also give you information about our yoga instructors here at Alora. And so think of your own GPT as a 24-hour website with its own AI magnified, right?
Yeah.
It
Cool.
it is there 24/7. It is not waiting on you to answer any emails. And guess what else GPTs does? It'll give you ideas specific for Alora because people will put something in there and say, hey, Alora, do you guys offer Reiki? Ding, 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 ding. That could be another revenue stream for you, Rich. Think of a GPT as your own 24-hour, 7 days a week robot that is gathering data and taking care of your customer base. In
Alex,
a
Hmm.
website, in addition to your listserv, and in addition to your email and anything else that you have. It's another way. Go ahead, Kendall.
we've got a couple more questions. Somebody asked, Felicia McDonald asked, is Gamma a GPT that can be integrated into Chat GPT?
Gamma is its own website. It's a website that uses AI. It is its own website. However, any presentation that you do in Gamma can be shared and made into a PDF. So I'm switching back. Everybody see this? I'm switching back to the one that I just showed you. So you can present this or you can share it. You can export it and make it into a PDF or a PowerPoint. You can share it. Allure Modern Wellness can share it with their intern, right? They can share it. So it is its own website. There is a free 99 version, but if you plan to use it a lot, I suggest you get the $20 version, which gives you unlimited access to how many presentations that you need. Okay, we got to move.
A
Okay,
couple more questions there.
go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Go ahead, Kendall.
Does Gamma create video? Somebody asked.
No.
Okay. And then somebody else asked, was that the paid version of Chat GPT?
Oh, I do have the paid version. I do. That was my paid version. Yes.
Okay. And then the last question was, how would somebody find my website's GTP?
Oh, go right here. So look at here's my cursor. Here's my cursor right here. I'm going into search chat GPT. Let me find. I'm trying to think of a client that has a GPT. I'm trying to think of a client that has a GPT. Um, uh, I can't think of one right now that has a clothing that has a GPT. However, they would go in and type in the name of your business right here, search GPTs, and they would go straight to your GPT just that way. And you create it right over here. Create your own GPT
So they
right
no
right there.
link on your website to steer the guest to the Chat GPT.
You can. You can. That's a good you're that is good marketing. Yes. Yes, you can. Very good idea. Put the GPT on the website. Hey, we have just upgraded our customer service engagement. We have our own GPT specific for my business. Take a look and let us know what you think. There you go. Okay, in the essence of time, you all, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go on to Notebook. I need a new website. I need somebody's business website, please.
Somebody said GulfportVacationHomes.com.
Okay, can I get that's I am going. Okay, I am introducing you to Notebook LM. Write it down. It's by Google. Notebook LM. So I am going to create a podcast for, what was the name of the company, Kendall?
Let me pull it back up. Hang on one second.
It's Gulfport,
Go.
Hold on.
vacationhomes.com.
Hold on. Gulfport. Make sure I'm typing it right.
Vacation.
And that is
Did I-
I don't know if that makes a difference.
.com.
.com.
All right. They look right.
now.
All right.
I'm going to unmute Patricia.
Okay.
Gulfportvacationhomes.com. We are inserting. Okay, Patricia, we're going to make you a podcast about it is saying that's not correct.
Well, it's a capital G in Gulfport and a capital
I
V.
know, but that shouldn't matter. It's gulfportvacationhomes.com is the name of the website. Did you misspell any of that? It's hard for me to see on my tiny screen.
Doesn't look like it. Gulfportvacationhomes.com.
Let me go back. We can
Gulfport.
let's go back. Let's go.
That's
I've been designing it for about a year, but I'm looking at it right now on my phone and it's gulfportvacationhomes.com. Yep.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find it first here. I'm gonna find it first. This is beautiful.
Actually, no, you got to put the S on it. It's
Ooh.
that's actually my old site. Before I hired the guys from India.
Is this it?
This is it. Yes.
This is fancy. Look at you. Okay, so let's copy. And I am pasting it in Notebook LM, everybody. You'll see what I did? Okay, I'm going to insert. And so Notebook LM is changing the game. Okay, here is the left side. The left side is where you add everything about Gulfport Vacation Homes. Any article that Patricia has been in, any pictures that she wants, any of her competitors, she can even add them in here. And in the middle is where you communicate with Notebook LM and what you want to do with all of those sources. You get up to 50 sources. Think of it as a virtual notebook that you're going to continue to write on every page. And then the right side is your studio. So Patricia wants to send out a short podcast about how wonderful her new website is. And so that's what we're going to do. And while we're doing that, let's see. Let's paste, insert. It does not like that domain.
Huh.
It does not like your domain. I'm worried about you, Patricia.
Me
Doesn't
too.
like that domain.
So what does that mean?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because it usually picks up. Can we get another domain?
Yeah.
Well, you could go back to that old one, gulfportvacationhome.com, but
Let's see.
it's kind of a hot mess.
Let's see. We're going to go there. If it likes this one, then you might need to check with your creator. So let's go this one. I'm going to copy. I'm going back to Notebook LM. I'm going to add a website, paste URL right there. It likes that one.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to create a podcast really quick about Gulfport vacation. Gulfport beaches, river lookout, the great escape. So I'm going to hit audio overview, Patricia. And while I was creating a podcast for you, I want to talk to you about what all Notebook LM can do for you as a business. It can do a video overview for you. It can do reports for you. If you need a FAQ to put on your website, it will create it for you. Notebook LM, you can have different notebooks for different projects. You can have different videos. You can create an audio book with this. You would add, if you've had an audiobook on your mind forever and you just haven't had time to hire anybody, guess what? You don't have to do it anymore. You add your script or your book right here to your sources page. You add it. You want to do an audio overview, and now you have an audiobook. You want to download it, upload it to Amazon, you have an audiobook. You don't have time to hire a sound engineer to work on your podcast? Do you a quick podcast in Notebook LM. I'm going to pause. I know we have 5 minutes. Kendall, questions while we wait on this podcast. Shirley, questions.
Somebody else said that they were able to get to her site, maybe try taking out the www.
Okay.
And then some other ones that were asked. Let's see. Just a lot of people sending their URLs, and then they all wanted to be the guinea pigs.
They did.
Somebody asked a QR code for ChatGPT, and correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, but once you get that GPT link, you can use a QR code generator with that link.
Yes.
Uh,
What Kendall said.
And then just somebody else had asked about a shareable link to your GPTs, and I said yes, because that's what you would put on your website, like somebody else had mentioned.
That's right.
So I don't think we have any other questions as of right now.
Okay. With Notebook LM, they are the podcast. If you need to do a podcast, you can change the language to Mandarin, to Chinese, to Portuguese, to Spanish. If you have a specific demographic that you are targeting in the Hispanic community and you want them to use your item, send them a podcast in Spanish. Talk about customer engagement and knowing your customers, right? That is how you can use AI. That is how you can change the game with understanding what all it can do. Yes, it can be scary, but my motto in life is be scared, be brave, do it anyway. Okay? And so we are here. Shirley will talk to you about how to get in contact with us. We are here.
Absolutely.
Kendall and I have been certified. I use it day in, and I love making people's lives easier by using it.
Thank you, Alice. We're down to 3 minutes before the hour is over. I want to again thank these incredible presenters that we've had today. You can clearly see that they're experts in their area. And if you want further dialogue or you want to become one of our clients, please go to our www.mississippisbdc.org. And once you register, one of our qualified counselors will reach out to you. We serve 82 counties here in the state of Mississippi. And if you'd like to become one of our clients, we'd love to help you even in this area. Or if you're in early stage of your business or you're an existing business, reach out to one of our clients and we will get you on your way. We're down to the final minute. And again, I want to thank you all again for your time, and you will be receiving your certification. So be on the lookout. I also want to mention to you, I do have some directors, I believe LaShondra McCartney's on the call, as well as Rita Mitchell. They are our directors, center directors. And of course, you have myself included as one of the business counselors. So reach out to us. Either one of us can assist you, or we have other folks in our network who could assist as well. Thank you again for this evening. Enjoy the rest of your day.
One more note, just one more note before Alex plays the podcast to end us. Just going to let y'all know, we'll be sending the email with the presentation slides, and then you'll also get a separate email with your certificate of completion for attending the boot camp. So make sure you're checking your spam, and if for some reason you're not able to find it, just contact one of us. I'll make sure we have our emails in the chat.
Yeah.
And yes, Alex, continue.
Okay, here is the podcast for Gulfport Vacation Mini Resort. And Kendall, they're asking questions.
Yeah. Mentor Patrice Harris. Absolutely. We have clients out there too. So glad to see all of you as well. All right. So did we put the information to contact out there before Zoom ends?
It is taking it a while.
Thank you, Rita. She reiterated that we all share all these super fabulous new
Into
GPT
something
tools.
really a unique approach to planning vacations.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
We've got these sources describing some, well, pretty remarkable vacation rentals. They're on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And our mission really is to unpack what makes these places different. Not just lodging, but what the sources are calling mini resorts.
Right. And that mini resort idea, that's crucial here. We're talking about going way beyond just, a basic house rental. We'll explore how they're designed, like meticulously to anticipate what guests need and not just meet expectations, but really exceed them.
Okay.
Think of it like a blueprint.
Okay, Patricia, there is your podcast. We can share it with you. You can download it. You can send it to everyone that is on your listserv. That is the power of AI. Let people listen, let people learn, and let people engage. So thank you all. I am signing off. This has been a miraculous ride with my colleagues, Shirley and Kendall. This is our last time doing Digital Marketing Bootcamp 2.0. It has been a pleasure. Thank you.
And please fill out our survey. That's also going to be in the email